Network Entertainment.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our multi-tiered, swak in every level musical performer for today. Let's all welcome. Nako, I'm telling you. Let's all welcome Sting.
Oh, wow. Okay, pinag-isipan ka kasi.
Pinag-isipan, di ba? Okay, Sting. Yeah. I dream of rain. I dream of gardens in the desert sand. I wake in vain. I dream of love.
Pinag-isipan pero hindi nag-rehearse.
I dream of fire, this rain. These dreams are tied, two hearts will never die. Near the flame, yeah. The shadows play.
Can we wrap this up?
Okay.
Can we wrap this up?
I can do the whole song.
Sayang Sayang yung ganda ng movie Alam mo yung parang
ang hirap kasi ang hirap yung yodel nung the other guy. The one who goes, yeah.
Ay, nako. But if you're wondering why Sting, we'll explain it in just a little bit. Welcome to Only Fun. His name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Harkonnen.
Wow. You know what? Normally, I would disagree with you. But yeah, I think I'm more of a Harkonnen. I'm going to trade these, let's face it. Yeah.
Ako kasi I'm more of a Ben and Ben Gesserit.
Ben and Benny Gesserit.
Ben and Ben Gesserit.
Benny Gesserit ka na mahaba yung buhok mo. Tapos
silence. Do what I tell you.
Can you imagine though if you had that? You know, a lot of it, of course. Okay, obviously we are talking about Dune. I cannot stop gushing about how good this freaking installment is. Like, okay, let's talk about how we came into familiarizing ourselves with Dune first. Because let's face it, it's medyo hardcore nerd territory.
Yes.
Na it is made popular. It is made mainstream by what's happening now. But prior to that, like if you're talking about Bene Gesserits and weirding modules and Fremen still suit sieges, di ba parang it's like
ano daw?
medyo lore heavy siya. And even the movie itself, which I love, is still very, very lore heavy. So it's kind of
before you get into it, dapat a musical guest natin actually, si Vanilla Ice.
Oh, okay.
Kasi
because
dun 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 dun
dun.
Dapat Vanilla Ice. Nawala na ako maisip. Sabi ko, ano kaya? Vanilla Ice na lang kaya para dun 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 dun. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Preset.
Doon pa rin naman
Okay.
But anyway, sige.
Yung learning curve kasi in terms of getting into Dune is a little steep. Because there's so much lore that goes into. They built an entire religion around it, and the religion is weird. Alam mo yung parang. But okay, I've loved Dune since I was a child. Admittedly, I never got around to reading the books. My first experience of Dune was a video game in 1994 called Dune, and it was this beautiful RPG. Na in retrospect, the graphics were bleh. But, the gameplay was super fun. And then from then on, I played like an RTS called Dune. And then eventually Hallmark released like a mini-series version with William Hurt, which I watched. And then there was nudity, so I watched it even more. And then there was even a spin-off. Well, not even a spin-off, but a sequel called Children of Dune about the kids naman of Paul Atreides and whatever, which I also watched. And then eventually after that, I watched the 1984 movie. So I'm assuming you got into Dune because of the 1984 movie, right? That's my assumption here. Because, obviously...
Where is the lie? Kasi ako naman, like, totoo yan ha. Like, to be honest, when I first watched Dune in the cinemas,
right.
At nung time na yun, meron pang at orchestra. Kasi nung time na yun, pipili ka.
Premier Deluxe.
Hindi. Orchestra, Lodge, and balcony.
Oh, God. Oh, I never even got to. Nabuta ko pa yung Premier and Deluxe Alam
mo, hindi. Ito yung OG. Orchestra, harap na harap. Lodge, yun yung pinakamahal sa gitna. Balcony, kung magmomomol kayo, dun yun sa taas.
Oh, yeah.
So, when I watched this, it was because of a friend.
Uh-huh.
My friend was super into it because he read the books. As in,
Okay.
fan siya of the book.
Frank
So,
Herbert, by the way.
yes. So, when we watched it, oh my gosh, like umiikot yung ulo ko. I'm like,
Diba?
I do
Ano
not
to?
understand a single thing. The only thing that I'm getting is how blue Kyle MacLachlan's eyes are and how dreamy he was.
Wow.
So, you know,
Kyle
that
MacLachlan was the
only
guy
thing.
who played Paul Atreides, right?
Paul Atreides, who eventually became like saan ba siya? Sex in the City, etc. etc. Basta, kilala
Sino
niyo siya, si Kyle
Siya ba
MacLachlan.
si Big?
Hindi, siya yung ayaw tumigas yung bird. Yung
Oh.
yung ano ni
Nice.
Charlotte.
Nice,
Remember
okay.
yung
Okay. I'm trying to look at it. Oh yeah, him! Oh my god!
yeah.
That is him. Yeah, like he's always this like older, good-looking gentleman.
Yes. Oh, but he
Diba?
wasn't always like older gentleman. I mean, alam
Of
mo
course.
yung
Yes.
nung
Much
time
in
na
the
yan.
same that you weren't always the older gentleman. You know, at one time you were a spring chicken.
A young hindi, alam mo yung you weren't always an older gentleman. You used to be a young girl. so
A young
Hindi, pero
lady.
So here's the thing. What happened was sobrang hindi ko siya naintindihan talaga. Like zero. Yeah, alam mo yung, I would like to think I was, you know,
Smart
decently
enough to
intelligent.
understand.
Alam mo yun, yung kahit pa paano naman, I know that I'm a smart person, pero
Right.
literally, it could have been in Icelandic. You know what I mean? Like, wala
You might as well have just
akong
used a different language.
maintindihan. Yung pa ako parang, bakit may uod sa aquarium? Ano yung nangyari?
May uod sa aquarium.
Ano yung mga uod sa aquarium? Tapos,
Oh.
literally, we must have been, siguro like, it's just so lucky that nobody was watching the film, obviously, because nilangaw siya dito sa Philippines when it was
Really? Okay.
super, hello, like, nobody knew what Dune was, right? So,
Yeah.
buti na lang, walang tao sa cinema. So,
Okay.
para kaming, alam mo yung para kaming like, the maingay people na kinikwento nung isa dun sa isa kung ano yung nangyayari. Kasi yung mga guild, ganito yan. Tapos yung spice, ganito yung nangyayari.
Spacers Guild, yung
Tapos
spice.
yung, kaya nila mag-fold ng time and space, you know, like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. So, alam mo yun, yung parang, what started out as a really difficult watch, by the end of the movie, I was like, this is actually good. I mean, if you understand it, if you understand it, it's actually not bad. Tapos, through the years, I would watch it again, and you know, I even bought the VHS, and then eventually like ito yung mga movies na sinusunod ko yung format na kung ano yung uso. So binili ko siya sa VHS, binili ko siya sa VCD muna, VCD, tas Laserdisc, tas DVD. You know, because I loved it so much. So,
and it's easily like one of those classic films. And alam mo yun, parang ito nga one of the things that I'd love to point out about Dune is there have been so many iterations over X amount of years. The 1984 movie, the 2000s miniseries, the countless games that came in the 90s and the 2000s. And obviously, when it's done this many times, you know that the source material is good. Kasi why would they keep going back to it? Diba? Why would they keep coming out with a version of it? And I'm so happy that this generation gets this version of Dune. Now, Dune Part 1, which came out about 2 years ago, admittedly was a little slow. Alam mo yung parang it took its time to like really revel in every scene, which this one does also. But I think the difference between Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2 is Dune Part 1 kasi it's a lot of setting up. It's a lot of lore building.
World
it's a lot
building,
of educating an audience that is not familiar with the world of Dune about what Arrakis is all about. Like the planets. It's a lot of Game of Thronesing.
The houses. Just
diba? The houses, the politics.
Nakakalito siya. So, ano to? So, merong Harkonnen, merong Atreides. Bakit may Emperor?
Si Shaddam. Sino si Shaddam? Diba?
Hussein? Ano yung kanta ni Emperor?
Ano?
Kapag tumibok ang puso.
Bakit?
Shaddam, dadam.
Oh, God.
Shaddam.
I'm so happy we were not in charge of the OST. Can you imagine? Papasok si Christopher Walken. Shaddam, shaddam.
Shaddam.
But,
imagine LA premiere Hollywood tapos yung mga jokes natin Pinoy.
Okay. Ito rin. I guess it's a testament to how well loved this franchise is and how good it is. Na look at the cast. Okay, first off, let's start off with Dune Part 1. You had Oscar Isaac as Leto Atreides, Rebecca Ferguson as Jessica, of course Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, si Thanos, what's his name? What's his name? Old boy Thanos.
Josh Brolin
as Gurney Halleck. Si Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho.
Yeah.
These are, alam mo yung parang, and then the Skarsgård dad as the Baron, Batista as what's the name of the Harkonnen kalbo? Kalbo. What's his name? Because Fade is si Austin Butler, right? Fade and what's his name?
Si
Baron Harkonnen and I can't remember. Why is it escaping me right now?
Jomel?
Okay, there. Raban. Jomel.
Jomel Harkonnen.
The lesser known cousin na may Pinoy origins.
Siya yung pangatlong, siya yung bunso. Si Jomel.
Siya yung wala masyadong na-achieve sa buhay. Si Jomel Harkonnen. Yung okay lang siya. Alam mo yun? Tambay lang. Saktong umiinom lang ng gin bulag.
Nagtitiktak lang siya buong araw.
Nag-gin bulag lang paghapon.
Nagbablog siya. Hi guys, we're here in Arrakis.
And then as if that wasn't already a very impressive cast for one movie, then came Dune Part 2. Now, all of a sudden, you have Florence Pugh's there, Christopher Walken, Léa Seydoux. There's another one.
Austin Butler, like we said.
There's another one that I won't mention yet because she's not. Well, that's your clue. She's not part of the poster, but she's a huge name, and I'm pretty sure that she'll be a huge factor in the third movie. You know who I'm talking about? The sister.
Si Aaliyah?
Hindi.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Right? You know what I noticed is that she's not part of the posters.
Yes.
And I guess they're trying to keep that under wraps muna. But
FYI, yun yung super favorite ko dun sa 84. Yung ending, di ba si no, yung si Aaliyah, di ba dun kid siya. Oh, he is the Kwisatz Haderach. Yung umulan, kasi umulan, di ba? Tapos blue na blue. Tapos di ba,
blue na blue yung mata niya.
Tapos ang galing-galing nung niya na parang nakakatakot siya na bata pero yung utak
she's
niya
creepy,
parang matanda.
Mature person in a
Uy! Tigil niyo muna yung pakikinig ng show na to, ha? Ito po ang The Cool Pals.
Hello
Sa inyo, sa mga nakikinig
tumingin sa camera.
Hello sa inyo. Ito po ang kwentuhang inuman lang, long table inuman, may uupong guest, at makikipagkulitan sa amin. Ganun lang po ang podcast namin. Kaya kung trip nyo makakinig ng mga lasing,
parang ayaw mo na mamilit kung gusto nilang
Hindi, bahala na sila. Tapos pag nakinig sa atin, magre-reklamo.
Huwag ka na lang makinig. Ganun ba? Papatanggal nyo sa trabaho? Hindi na gustuhan?
Hindi yan.
Huwag na kayo makinig.
Sige.
Huwag na. Bumalik na kayo sa show na.
Yun na yan.
Tinanggal pupunta sa show na.
Pero kung gusto nyo makinig, punta na kayo sa The Cool
Pwede naman.
Pals.
Ganda naman eh.
Di ako minom.
So anyway, with Dune Part 2, yes, it still takes its time. It still takes it still revels in slow motion and whatever. But there's a lot more action going on, and there's a lot of payoffs now for what happened in the first movie. So I think that's why, like while I enjoyed Dune Part 1, I freaking loved Dune Part 2.
And kasi nga, parang ito yung as far as the original book is concerned, tapos na siya. I mean, kumbaga, the actual Dune, kumbaga 84, ito yung 1 and 2. Like, if there will be a 3, and of
there will be a 3.
Whatever, it will continue na with Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, yung ibang books na siya. So, it's very satisfying as opposed to the first one kasi yung first one para siyang very...
Sobrang bitin eh.
Sobrang bitin kasi it's just one half. So, because it kind of like, it finishes the first book
the arc,
with this. Although bitin pa rin siya, it still ends with some sort of a cliffhanger because it's a long story. Obviously, they can't, di ba? It'll never be finished. So, di ba, eventually magiging bad pa si Paul, di ba? Parang very, if you live
drunk
long enough,
power,
you'll see yourself become a villain. Medyo magiging ganon siya. Pero, as far as this original book is concerned, tapos na siya with 2. So, it's very satisfying. The whole fight at the end. Yun yung peak, yun yung last 15 minutes of the movie nung si Sting tsaka si Kyle MacLachlan magsasaksakan. Diba? Oh, by the way, that's why we had Sting as our musical guest. He was the original Fade. And so grabe siya. Like the shot.
Oh my God.
Are mind-blowing.
Diba?
Like, how did they do that? Yung parang super love ko yung weird fireworks na parang droplets of water.
Okay, so
it's so creepy.
It's not really a spoiler, but what I really loved about it is visually ang ganda ng because obviously Arrakis, the planet where Dune, the story takes place most of the time, is kumbaga naka-max saturation siya all the time. Kasi deserto siya ganyan. And then when you go to the Harkonnen planet, black and white mo lahat. Alam mo yung it's very, remember in Thor Love and Thunder, whenever you would go to that place where the God Butcher was, it sucked out all the color. Like, it was just black and white. That's essentially what happened in the Harkonnen planet. And then, they made these fireworks na wala siyang color, para lang siyang implosion na black and white. Basta ang galing, like, I have never seen anything like it.
Pag nagpatak ka ng oil in water,
parang Rorschach test. Alam mo yung ganon?
So, medyo ganon. Like, basta like visually, it's fantastic.
And the ships. Can I just talk about the ships itself? Okay. Usually when you talk sci-fi, and even for sci-fi films like Star Wars, which is one of my favorite sci-fi films out there, or Star Trek, alam mo yung may sense yung physics ng ship eh. Because it's still rooted in human logic because it's a human mind that created it, di ba? Yung sa Dune, walang sense. Alam mo yung, like, kunwari, yung ship ng Emperor, isa sa malaking bilog na it's not supposed to be water. It's not supposed to be a Death Star planet. Mukha siyang disco ball, tapos pag-land niya sa ground, meron siyang pyramid na nilatag. Parang ganun. Tapos even the ornithopters,
parang may apoy-apoy siya na like
Even the ornithopters don't make sense kasi parang sa dragonfly.
Totobe.
Pero ba't kagagawa ng pakpak na ganun, di ba? Na parang like it flaps up and down na mo. Basta like, and even the I rewatched the first Dune movie right before watching Dune Part 2 just to kind of refamiliarize myself with what happened, right? And even the ships of the Harkonnen, like this giant halo-looking thing where other ships would come out. Like, it makes no sense physics-wise, which I absolutely love. Kasi nga, parang, it's science fiction. It's supposed to be things that we haven't thought of yet. Things that we haven't invented yet. Alam mo, and that's what I loved about it.
Ako like, super, kasi like, obviously, 84 was a very campy film.
Yes.
You know, like remember si Reverend Mother dun sa finale na, dun sa peak nung story. She was like, yes, but Paul, ginanon siya ni Paul. Kasi parang, tapos ang OA nung acting, parang like nanginginig.
Parang the drain of life.
So, ang dami yung mga gano'n. Tapos yung like,
cringe to death.
Tapos nung si Sting, di ba, nung namatay na siya, ginanon ulit ni Paul yung like, tapos parang nag-crack yung floor na concrete. Kumbaga tinadyakan niya ng sobrang lakas ni na nag-crack yung floor. I miss that voice thing, that na yung barrel nila, like
the weirding module.
The weirding module. I miss that because I really, sana sinama nila kasi tuwan-tuwa. Nung bata ako, you should have seen me. I was running around like,
And this is why he became a DJ.
pero yung sa akin, the weirdo module.
But it's so good. Like,
So good.
it's and can I just say how beautiful Rebecca Ferguson is?
My God.
She is so gorgeous.
So amazing.
Alam mo yung, alam mo, this
Alam mo,
is,
it's not just the gorgeousness. Like, ang angas niya.
yeah.
Like, usually that's the weakness of really beautiful actresses. Kasi nga, because they're so beautiful, they can't parang, they
Portray
can't
anything else but beauty.
exude evil and viciousness and aggressiveness. Pero she has that perfect mixture of, she's drop-dead gorgeous.
But
But
also
when she
step
gets
on me,
into
mommy.
that
Ganun.
mode, nakakatakot siya. Like,
Oh.
oh my gosh, what an amazing actress.
Mm.
I love
Yeah,
her so much.
I can think of a bunch of things to do. But anyway. Please step on me. Alam mo yun?
I'm gonna Benny her, Jezreel.
Benehan na!
And let's not forget, for older listeners, the great Charlotte Rampling. Like, she's like ano yan,
Which
OG,
one is she?
The other Reverend Mother. Yung Reverend Mother.
the OG
nila,
Reverend Mother,
The
okay.
OG Reverend Mother.
Yung boss
she is
ni
like,
Jessica.
Oh, she's actually gorgeous. If you
Oh,
Google the younger Charlotte Rampling, she has this very like Eurasian look. Like hindi mo ma-place yung, like she's white, but she also
Okay.
has a little bit of a Singkit vibe, very Chinita vibe. Charlotte Rampling. And Bombera yan. Yung mga
Ay, oo nga.
80s French films niya. Oh my
I see
God.
her black and white photos. Yeah.
She
And then
likes
you can
getting
see it in her
naked.
face.
Ganda niya. She's gorgeous. Yeah, but to see her in 2024
Para
is
medyo
like,
may Ava Greenish, ano siya.
yes.
The deep set eyes and
Oh,
whatever.
she is gorgeous and an amazing actress. And
It's just, I have
Amazing.
not seen ito. Like, I was telling my friend while I was watching it. Thank you, by the way, to the guys over at Warner Brothers for inviting to the premiere. I haven't seen anything this epic in a while. Alam mo
Yes,
yung parang
agree.
it is reminiscent
Agree.
of, for me, reminiscent of Return of the King, Lord of the Rings. You know that scene where the Rohirrim is charging down and trying to save Gondor. That's what it felt like. Endgame when Anthony Mackie says on your left and all the portals started coming. Alam mo yung meron kang may physical manifestations of yes. Yung mapapaganon ka na parang you're watching a movie. Why are you yelling? Alam mo yung ganon na parang that's how it felt like. When Paul was finally standing up to the Harkonnens and alam mo yung parang so it's so good at setting up the lore. It's so good, at pacing itself slowly, right? But even the fast-paced scenes, like the scenes where they were taking on the harvesters and they were doing all these guerrilla tactics, they were so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Alam mo yung ang galing lang talaga na holy crap, like I cannot. The only sad part is we're gonna have to wait so long for a third movie.
And yun nga, it's not going to be Denis Villeneuve anymore. I mean, he'll still oversee it. Pero sabi niya he needed a break from Arrakis. Hindi na niya kakayanin. Sabi nga niya
another
parang,
day in the desert. Talaga.
I have practically spent my life on this planet. So he will still write daw or at least or produce or something. Basta he will oversee it kasi it's still his world. But he might hand over the reins, very possibly, might hand over the reins to somebody else. So sana ma-continue yung...
Sana lang makuha yung...
Grabe yung quality. And like for me, the testament talaga to how good this is. I have watched, especially the 84 version, so many times.
Right.
Alam mo yung pag nami-miss ko na siya, papanoorin ko siya ulit. Kasi I have it on different formats. I would watch it on a regular basis. I super, super love the 84 version. But testament to how good this is, alam ko yung mangyayari. Alam ko yung ending. Alam ko yung mangyayari even after this. But alam mo yung nininervous ako. Na
You're still gripping you're still
What if
you're still gripping
mapapay
at
ni
the
Fade si Paul? What if alam mo yung but I know that it's not going to happen because I know how the movie will end.
Oh, can we also just say how good Austin Butler is in
You're
the
so
in the
good.
time that he has, because he wasn't part of the first movie. He's only in the second movie, and alam mo yung okay. I basically watched him in Elvis and this other movie where he was like a pilot. No, it's a mini series on Apple TV where it's like
Of the
from
Air.
the producers, Masters of the Air,
Masters of the Air.
Like, my God, this kid has swagger. And you know what I thought of while we were watching Dune? Because obviously with the whole Deadpool Wolverine thing coming out, I'm assuming that X-Men is going to be on the table real soon. I think he would make a perfect Gambit. Like, can you imagine him as Gambit?
Oh.
Diba? The deep set eyes, the like you just give him a French accent and diba? Parang alam mo yung slithery pogi. Ganun yung kilos niya eh, diba? And even here, well, alam mo pa rin gwapo pa rin siya.
That's true. And he's got great hair. Di ba si Remy talagang very ganda-ganda ng buhok niya lagi. Parang lagi naka-gel. So, yeah.
But
pwede.
It's just please watch it and to make it easier for people, because I mean obviously like masasayang yung effect of Dune Part 2 if you don't know what happened in Dune Part 1. Like if you're completely unaware of everything.
Stream it. It's already on Netflix, diba?
It's on Netflix. It's on HBO Go. It's on multiple platforms, so it makes, I think, you know, they Warner Brothers specifically like distributed it to all these streaming platforms for people to be able to catch up if you haven't seen or read any of the if you haven't read the books, if you haven't seen any of the movies or the TV shows, then you can catch up and watch Dune Part 1. It's also a great refresher since Dune Part 1 came out, I think 2022. So it's been a while. So
yun,
please,
kung gusto niyo ma-recap sa Netflix, nandun. Sa HBO Go, nandun din. So panoorin nyo lang. Mahahanap nyo dun. So, go. Check it out before you watch the part 2.
Please, it's so epic. It's so epic
It
talaga.
Is so good.
Even if you're not a fan of sci-fi, I think you'll love it just because it's such a good story also. But, alam mo parang you need to dedicate a little bit of your time talaga to it. Alam mo, and really listen. It's not one of those movies that you can just play in the background while you're doing something.
Yeah.
Like it has to be, like give it the attention that it deserves, and then you will enjoy it.
If you can, and I'm just not saying this, if you can
watch it on IMAX. Yes.
The theater, iba talaga. Kasi like it's so epic. I mean, obviously you'll get an idea if you watch it on your phone or your iPad or laptop. But my gosh, like when you see the grand vistas, and I guess that's why visually it was so pleasing kasi it's so big. You can see the entire, like how it's supposed to be enjoyed.
And yun nga, parang like even something as like a desert. Yung scale niya on IMAX, parang you feel like you're there.
The vastness.
Because it covers the vastness of your view. And then even these like, kunwari, yung ship ng Emperor, it's supposed to be like, obviously he's the Emperor of the universe. Then it's supposed to be like grand, right? So when you see it on screen for the first time, you're like, damn, that is a huge orb.
And you get a better idea of like just how big
the scale
Paul's worm is. So, you know, like makikita mo talaga na, oh wow, he's got the biggest one. No wonder he's the leader. Because he got the biggest worm, di ba? So like...
Malaki si Madib, eh, no?
Oo, tsaka di ba pag when it opens wide, like...
Oh, kaya na-love si Chani eh. Na-Chani tuloy siya.
Okay, so yun.
Ay, nako.
Alam mo ang apelido ni Chani? Alam mo pa ang apelido ni Chani?
Ano?
Bravo.
Chani Bravo. Niisip ko Tatum. Tatum.
Chani Tatum.
Wait, but can I just say, kilig na kilig ako kay Zendaya and kay kay Timothée Chalamet.
Zendaya so good, ha?
Ganda ng chemistry nila. Yeah. Well, I watched kasi Euphoria, so I already know that she's actually a really good actress. But yeah, she's so good at it. Medyo, if there's one nitpick lang that I have, It's that, okay, Javier Bardem steals the show as Stilgar. He always. Ang galing nung mga moments niya, parang he's like, he is the chosen one. He is the Tawang-tawa ako. Like, he's not supposed to be funny, pero to some degree meron. I think the only...
Kasi, parang fanboy. Alam mo yung parang did you see that? Did you see that?
Tita mo.
Nasa ano yan? Nasa prophecy yan.
Nasa prophecy yan, no? ang galing niya. But if there's one small nitpick that I have, it's that yun nga, walang accent si Zendaya when she's supposed to be Fremen. Everybody else around her, meron diba? Na-notice mo na parang everybody talks with like either a Middle Eastern accent or a Spanish accent or something. Si Zendaya like full-on straight American English. So yun lang. That's the only nitpick that I have. But it doesn't really affect the story and doesn't really affect her performance either.
Tsaka ako natatawa ako doon sa parang mga tanga, yung sandwalk nila.
Pero di ba meron talaga? Meron because you're supposed to be...
Pero yung version nitong movie na to, natatawa.
Nakakatawa lang.
It looks so dancey.
It looks very Justin Timberlake, my love. Step, step, twirl. Step, step, twirl. But please watch it in cinemas if you can. It's all as by the time you hear this recording, it will have been about a week that it's been out. I'm sure it'll still be in cinemas, but please try to catch it. Yes. Dune Part 2 is now in your favorite theaters. Of course, we want to thank our partners, the Pod Network Entertainment. You can check us out on social media. It's at OnlyFunPH, at Chico Garcia for him, at Gino.KilliamMore for me.
All right. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.